All right, so this is the message today. SHN in the Urban Dictionary is she has nuts. So, I feel like this is a dude that has balls. A chick that has a wig. A dude that has a wig that actually has balls. Alright? Tell me about she has nuts. Yeah, somebody's a liar, man. It could be. Hold on a second. Let me ask. It could be this Olivia Charles that we were just talking about is actually Oliver Charles. Alright, so lying. Yeah, this is also, just constantly lying and slander. Like, oh, I got my heart broken. Oh, we're getting divorced. My husband cheated. Oh, he did this. He took everything. Someone speaking English. Stop lying. For somebody, you speak English. I don't know why somebody's saying they don't. Yeah, this is, oh my God, so I just want a new relationship. It's to get pity. Yeah, they could have lied and said that their husband died or something like that. Like I'm a widow. Hold on. This person could have also had something to do with the death of a friend of yours. Who? I don't know if this person, this don't have to be a relationship. This could be somebody that you see as a friend that is lying about a lot of shit. But it feels like they had something to do with something that happened. Travis Mopa. So they could have stole this person or killed. They could have even lied and said that this person was gone. Or Tracy Mopa. Hold on.
It's really just about it's attention seeking. It's attention seeking feedback.
So if somebody said that this person died, they're lying. Tracy Mopa was found in a home the other day. I put the address on my community board. Or they could have lied and said somebody else had something to do with what happened with that person, but they're actually the one. This would be Olivia Charles had something to do with that. Yeah. Hold on. I'm telling you, I feel like they're saying that he's dead, but they don't even know that he's not. He was here the other day. All right, so that's something that somebody needs to hear. I'm going to clear that. Somebody needs to know. Like, they're not even updated. Like, you not even know that he got out of where you must have put him. You know what I mean? Who did it? You, they're saying. Don't fucking play stupid. That's what I'm hearing. Don't play stupid. You had no idea that I got him released from there? Asshole. All right. Let's clear that and just put another message out. That was just something real quick. They wanted somebody to know. Like, you sitting here talking about something and you don't even know. Yeah, gossip. There we go. Right? That's all somebody knows how to do. Let's see. Tell me about this. A picture. Somebody could have even shown. Let me pause this for a minute. I want to pause this. Hold on. Okay. Somebody's gossiping and lying. They could be saying that it was also you in the picture. Don't lose focus. They want you to lose focus of the bigger picture. All right. Yeah. Cut this out. And cutting out gossip. Okay. So somebody could be also saying that it was somebody else in the picture and it's not too. Is also what I'm seeing. Look, this person did this and this, that, or the other. So, all right, yeah, you're gonna have to cut out these friends, no doubt. They're gossiping about you too. I mean, not surprising, right? Yeah, and going, you're stronger by yourself. You could be an Aries or a Leo, but this is like you're gonna have the strength to walk away and just get out of your comfort zone. Is all. Because these friends are planning something for you. Yeah, they're trying to stop something or they're just trying to sabotage something. Real quick. Real fucking quick. Yell. Do you yell a lot? Do they agitate you? I don't know. Are you always arguing with these friends? Like there's always something. Like I'm always catching you in lies, or you stole my shit again. I feel like you yell a lot when you're around this group of friends, man. If you knew what this person does behind closed doors, you walk with giants, though. Yeah, very. Someone is very, very high ranked in the spirit realm, which if you're embodied here, not disembodied like these friends of yours, it may not be all of them, but I feel like you know which ones. It could be 3 of them, it could be 2 of them. Then as above so below, you're a very powerful high ranked person here. Tell me about this if you knew what this person does behind closed doors. Okay, buck or a buck. This could be Buddy, Buck, Freeman, Fran Buck, Francesca Buck, Fran Buck. Huh? Tyler, Tyson, Tyrone. Unit. I see UNT, but I also see there's a C missing. Somebody could be a CUNT. Or they could use that word a lot. Let me see. What's UNT? You could wind up just speaking or being different when you're around these people, like yelling, saying things, and talking about people like you normally wouldn't. I'm telling you, the mug handle, it spells CUNT. This is a less offensive way of calling someone a CUNT. I'm telling you, are you using this? I feel like you're when you're around these people and they talk shit on females, I feel like you chime in because it's just kind of like, all right, well, don't do that. You're this is protector. This here is also like a protector. All right, I feel like when you're not around these people, you're more inclined to be like this. Steroided out. I mean, I don't know. Chest. I don't know. Does somebody even look at someone's chest? I don't know if this is somebody that's posing as a woman. I mean, I would just say pull your pants down. Get real. You know, if there are men that will gang stalk a female, but then when it comes down to asking somebody if they have a dick to pull down their pants and they're being fooled, there's a pause. You know, that may tell you something, but you need to like handle or heal some shit possibly that happened with another woman or your mom, that it's easier for you to put negative focus on a woman than it would be a man who it's warranted, right? You're destined to be famous. That lottery ticket. Somebody's destined to just win the lottery because somebody has good karma like that. You're changing being around these people. I'd swim across an entire pool for you. So that's about as far as somebody will go, is a pool. You want somebody that would say, I'll swim across the entire ocean for you. Not, I'll go from one side of the tub, nigga. You know what I mean? One side of the tub to the other. What else? I would kill 100 spiders just to be with you. Is this somebody that you're supposedly in a relationship with? Tell me about this. Tell me about if you knew what this person does behind closed doors. All right, they kill. All right, a lot. With this, I would kill 100 spiders. You know, there's a tattoo, and I don't know 100%, but this is what it feels like from what has been happening. You get a tattoo after killing 100 people, you're a terrorist, right? Pay attention to the wrist, arm, neck tattoos, body count. Tell me about this if you knew what this person does behind closed doors. Try it again. Yeah, you would be like, nope, okay? Nope, you wouldn't believe it. Tell me more. Yeah, it would be, I feel like you would be pissed. You would be upset if you knew. I mean, what else? What worse could it be besides organ and child trafficking? That's what I think somebody is getting into or has been. 2 miles an hour. Has your life slowed down since you've been hanging with these friends? It's almost like they're intentionally trying to just, with the third eye chakra in reverse, you're still asleep. You're going to have an awakening, all right? I don't think that you can read the people that are around you. It could be from like drinking or smoking and stuff. Yeah, but the hope. I mean, I feel like that one at 17 or 6 could mean something. The law. This person could be posing as a person of the law. It could be all of them. It could be these friends you're hanging with. You think that they're police officers and they're not. Police officers have a business card. All police officers have a business card as well. So you want to ask them if they have a business card, and they don't ever not have it on them. It's part of their job. They have to have it. Ask them. I think that this wanted to fly in reverse, to tell you the truth. I'm not going to lie. The hope in reverse. You know, I don't know what your life has been like, but it feels like hopeless. I don't know if you're doing things for these people. This feels like blackmail, maybe. For somebody in particular, somebody is saying that they're pregnant, and they can't even get pregnant. They're a man. This has come out before where there are men. I don't know if they're using those fake bellies that I don't know if you could purchase them. For some of them, they just may have beer guts and shit, and they can pull that shit off completely. What is this Ace of Pentacles, though? Yeah, are you marrying somebody because they said that they're pregnant? For somebody, it could actually be a female, okay? I mean, they may not all be men, okay? But that's not your child. Whose child is it? Well, let's find out the first name of the female. A cross? This person could be a cross. Anyway, let me see. Tell me the name of the female. Everything is a shock. Yeah. Hannah? Who is the father of this child? Who's the father? Daniel Keith? David Keith. Is that what this is? No? Let me check. Yeah. This David or Daniel Keith, right? Daniel? That's who. Alright? And but this is the thing. This is the thing. This is happening for you. Alright? If this is happening and this is coming out like this is because there's something and someone better out there for you. And usually it's because you come from a certain bloodline and you can't mix. It would be a karmic child. You're destined for something else. Now you would wind up marrying somebody that you're not supposed to marry. Because of a child that's not yours, and then you completely just go on a path that's not meant for you. All right, these people possibly were going to kidnap you and put you in a cave. This has been coming out a lot, so you definitely could have chosen blood, because this is what they're doing. Queen of Swords. She could be an air sign, but this is a liar. This is somebody that used the... Yeah, somebody's saying that they're an investigator or something like that. They're not. Virgo. Yeah, that's my yes card. Somebody could act like she's a broad. Look, she's not a woman. They're putting the word broad. Okay. She could say that she's like a successful investigator, or that she's sick. No. You know, you're going to have to stay to yourself in order to get to this. There is somebody, though, that shines a light on this shit. This person... Hold on. This is a throw a rock and hide your hand type of person. This chick starts a lot of problems. But they hide. Like, I'll say this. But if somebody comes in my face, I shrink. Like, if somebody stands up to me, it feels like a bully, but not even physically. It just feels like a verbal bully. she could be the one that's gathering people for a mass, I almost said suicide, but they're going to stage it to look like that or something. A mass ritual gathering. Yeah. What is this? This could be Keith Tiffany. Also, Kevin. Is this Keith or Kevin Tiffany? Hold on a second. Chosen. Yeah, there's going to be a more gathering. If they're trying to get you to a certain place, it's because they know who you are, right? They know your blood type. You'd be real surprised at what is going on. They know that you have a certain type of blood and where you came from, and they're gathering all kinds of people that have royal blood, and they are either kidnapping you guys to take you to a place where it's like a cave, and there's creepy fucking people who are gonna treat you like slaves and shit like that, but they need your DNA so that they can clone you, okay? This is the shit that has been coming out lately, and it's just crazy, and these people are sick and demented. So let's do it like this then. All right, so for Keith or Kevin Tiffany, right? Tell me who his real father is. I just want to see something. Tell me who his actual birth father is. Okay. What is this? Okay. Is this Larry Freeman? Yeah. Yeah. Larry and like Trina. Did you guys have a child kidnapped? All right. Who stole him? Tell me who the one is that stole him. Wait, Bill Williams. Okay. So this is the kind of stuff that has been coming out over the past few days, is how many people were kidnapped. It's part of an experiment, a program that has been going on through the deep state government for a while, okay? And then usually your birth father is in your life. It's almost like a sick. Like, what's the experiment? How long can we keep this secret with having their parents right in their lives? And then the person who stole you also plays a part in your life. It's crazy. It's sick. It's like demented, right? But we live in a sick society, right? We do it all the time. This is sick. This is what's been coming out lately, is how many people have been kidnapped from chosen families. And there's certain last names: William, Tiffany, Nathaniel, Latessa, Branch, Freeman, Tyson. There's certain family groups, Anthony. And then so I think it's 12. I haven't counted that yet, but there's 144,000. Like we know, those are the chosen gods and goddesses. They're the ones that were ripped. It was to weaken the family dynamic, right? And place that chosen one into a karmic family. And then they have they like, how does that person now survive without, you know what I mean? Like, it's an experiment. Like, we'll take this child and put this child with a narcissistic family and hinder their growth. And then they report back with your progress and shit. It's fucking sick. This is what's been happening. All right. So I could get every name, but I do this shit for free. So I don't want to do that anymore. I'm tired of doing all this shit for free. So that's going to be the last time, unless it comes out in a reading, that I give any information, because I just kind of feel like this is way too non-profit for the shit that I do, and maybe I should start charging for information instead of just giving it so freely from now on, because I just don't really feel like people appreciate the kind of information that I can get. So that's going to be the last one, unless they force it out in a reading. All right, so let's see what another message is. Value. Yeah, people don't appreciate my value, is what they're saying. Awareness. There's going to be a lot of awareness brought to something. It could still be the shit that I'm talking about, that there's going to be a lot of awareness brought to the fact that this was going on. And I said, like, what if it's 12 powerful last names? What if it's 12? And then what if they're 12 times 12? Like, I'm sure that the numbers have something to do with it. Just like a lot of these addresses that I give that help people get out of being imprisoned are like 66 and 99. And then you'll have like 3s as well. when it comes to gates or pucks or garage codes, it's all for Freemasonry, cults, covens, and stuff like that. Numbers are crucial with these people. Date and determination. I don't know if somebody thought they were going to go on a date with somebody. They could have thought somebody was a prostitute with a date, or I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, this is what aware. This is penny pinching and holding on to money. This is also wanting to keep this information. You know, I mean, they want to hold on to this information, and now these people are penny pinching as well. There are people that are stuck now, and they're broke, and it's because there's more awareness being brought to that there's cults, covens, traffickers, just how dark the world is. I feel like people are just becoming more. The date is irrelevant. What is it? A birth date? Is it the date that they're kidnapped? Is relevant. So your birth date. I was kidnapped on April 26th. I'm realizing that there are a lot of people who have that birthday that were kidnapped, chosen. Is everybody's birthday 4/26? Would that be strange? April 26th, like all Tauruses. So that could be something also that's going to be like a fucking jaw-dropping moment of like all of our birthdays. Because even David Tiffany, I don't know if it was his clone or actually, I think it was actually him that was here last time. I'm not sure. His birthday was April 26th. Patrick Tiffany was April 26th. All right, let's see. But the irony is I think even my friend Tommy was chosen. I don't feel like that. Are you here? I feel like you were also kidnapped, bro. Is your birthday also April 26th? I gotta find something out for my friend Tom DiGiacomo. Hold on a second. Who is his actual father? Because I think you were chosen. You're chosen too. Who is this? Is this Michael? Is this Josh or Justin Mifflin? Tell me the truth. Is this Michael's? Tell me the truth. Yeah. Is this Jason? This is. It feels like Justin. Tell me the truth. Mifflin. Hold on a second. Tell me. Is it Miles? Is it Mifflin? You know who this cat is? And then who stole him? Is this like a Melvin Williams? Melvin or Emil? You know, I feel like you know what I'm saying. And this is what happens. It's a program with the government. I don't really know why. Maybe just because. You know, I'm sure that I'll wind up figuring the why out. I don't force to figure this out anymore. I let shit happen naturally because it's just so much information. You know, somebody drank something, somebody took something, it's not good. My eyes feel like they're popping out of my head. And my head's throbbing. And my throat. Or they're warning about this. They're warning that they're going to try and put, it feels like Bex. That's what it feels like. My throat feels like it's closing up. All right. Holy shit, this is crazy, right? I feel like you guys were about to ingest something. Weed. Don't smoke the weed. All right. Queen of Pentacles. Why is this here? Why is this here? Why is this like the mother? Oh, this is another thing that I said, and I don't know who was here last time. What happened with my story is my mom lived in a home that was really strict, Christian, right? She wanted to get out. The only way you got out back then is that if you got married. And then how would you get married? You got pregnant. So she got pregnant, right? I feel like she lied and told my dad that she was on birth control. I think this happened with a lot of men back then and still happening now. Well, she got pregnant. My mom had like a stillborn. she told me this story when I was a little. She told me this story like she was that fucking cocky. And it didn't hit me until like a few years ago that she actually told me what happened. And I remember her going, don't tell dad. And she said, I had a stillborn. Do you know what that is? That was the universe going, you're not supposed to trap this man. And you weren't supposed to have this child kidnapped. Like, it was something that wasn't supposed to happen. So the universe intervened. And this probably happened with a lot of the mothers who were trying to trap fathers with babies that weren't theirs. They could have had miscarriages. That's why there's so many fucking miscarriages as well. Because it's like, that's not the man you're supposed to trap with this child. You know, or you're not supposed to say you're on birth control, and you're not. You're not supposed to be doing this shit. Like, have respect for the birth of life, right? And then what happened is they wound up having babies kidnapped to trap these men because they wanted to get married. They wanted to be taken care of. These are women, usually the mothers. Your mothers are usually women, not all the time, but a lot of time they are, that are so codependent on a man. That's what they want. They wanted to be a housewife. They wanted to be a mother. But then what happens is your mother doesn't pay as much attention to you as the kids that come after you because she knows that you're not hers, you know, and you never feel a connection with your father. And he doesn't know that you were kidnapped. You know what I mean? Most of the time, the fathers don't know. But you can just tell you're different. You don't fit in with the family. This has been happening to so many people. I've realized that story that I was telling of my story on my channel is the story of every fucking chosen one. It was intentionally done to take you from your family and see how you succeed. 26, and the thing, in a different type of family. So this is what's coming out now. This is why I'm telling you, they big mad at your girl here. All right, the deep state, they're big mad at me. Oh well, this is sick to even do this shit, you know. Yeah, this is a good person. There could be people looking at someone different now. Knight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and that's looking at something differently now. It's like, all right, well maybe what, you know, maybe this person is supposed to help us be aware of whatever it is for you. All right, this is also death as well, but the death card isn't always death. I mean, this, you know, there could be somebody that's getting real thin. You could have a wife. Is there a wife putting something in her fucking husband's food? This is also DoorDash. Look at this guy's delivering food on his bike. Somebody's bringing awareness as well. This Queen of Pentacles. I mean, this could even be me. But there's other women bringing, you know, I see it on certain channels that they're talking about this shit with DoorDash and Uber. And then putting something in the food. There are people, okay, be aware. I'm going to do this again. Be aware that there are people who are fucking broke. Okay, they are stuck in life. You understand? Be aware that there could be a female. For somebody, you could know this person. It could be a wife or something that drives for Uber, putting stuff in people's food to unalive them. All right, let me get some letters. Tell me who this person is. All right, that's driving for Uber or DoorDash or something like that. Aaron Buck or Angie, because Angela, Anna, or Buck Aaron. All right. Is this Buck Aaron? Is this Aaron Buck? All right. Either that person put something in it or they drive. They're connected somehow. Be aware of this stuff, okay? Hold on. I'm so thirsty. I got to pause this. Hold on. All right. I don't know. Does somebody drive all the way from Florida for something? Let them hang. Oh, my rhetoric is just like my father's, Morris's. Is that what you're saying? Tell me what it is. That's my birth. That was where I was kidnapped from. Morris Latessa. All right. All right, so I guess be wary of Aaron Buck putting stuff in the food. Yeah, I feel like you guys are going to have to stop talking to this cat. All right? I don't know. Did you guys order? For somebody, you guys may have ordered and it didn't get there yet. Yeah, somebody's going to have to walk away from either being a friend or in a relationship with this cat. I mean, because if this is what this person is doing, clearly they're not trustworthy. Yeah, Queen of Swords. Somebody's going to have to walk away and go like ghost. Like cut this cat off completely. Because this could be a hit on you, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or Pisces. Yeah, Queen of Cups. But stay loving. Because whoever you are, I feel like you are a good female. Like you're a good woman. And you could be chosen. You know, you could. What is it? Is this Piper? Piper Gates? Is it this? It feels like there could be a hit on you. And this is how it's going to be through. So I'm going to clear that, right? I feel like I gave enough information to what somebody needs to do. Did they find Piper, Zachary? Okay, I don't know. They're because I'm the one that gave the address that got her out. So I don't know. They're telling me to say this out loud. So there could be somebody again around me who's taking credit for the shit that I've done. It's actually posted it on my community board, the address and everything where she was. All right, let's see. Let's get another message. Lied about, yeah. All right, what is it? Change your passwords. All right, so there you can have some people around you for somebody that is hacking, cloning your phone. No choice but to back off now. This could even be that people are trying to hack you, but they can't get in your shit. Maybe you're with the change your password. You could change your password often, although I wouldn't suggest that. All right, this is how I keep people from hacking my shit. I don't change my password often. I make sure I don't have to type anything in to log in, and if I do, I remove myself from the current area if I have to, so that they can't count my keys. Okay. So if you want to keep your devices, make sure you have facial recognition, fingerprint, and then when it does ask you those few times that you have to do it every so often, I would move away from people if you're in a group setting when you do that shit. I would go outside to do it and just protect your shit, because when you protect your stuff, the universe provides for you, right? It's like, well, we see that you care, so here you go. There you go. Tell me about this. You have no choice but to back off. This could be a couple. A Capricorn though, but this, I feel like this is a couple that was possibly trying to put you in jail. These people could actually be getting locked up. These people can't play victim anymore as well, man. Like, there's too much coming out. What is this? Yeah, there's somebody, there could be a Capricorn, or there's two people that are going to jail. Possibly for putting something in some people's food or drink or something like that. I feel like you put your guard up with anybody who's in devil energy, so they can't. How are you going to get somebody? I said this before. Let's just say somebody stays in. They're their own best friend. They don't want a boyfriend. They don't want a girlfriend. Whatever you guys do to get somebody where they have no choice to back off, you can't do to this person. You know, like you don't do drugs, or you don't drink, or you don't do it with other people. For some of you, you get high, you just don't, or drink, and you just don't do it with anybody else because you actually enjoy being by yourself. These are the most difficult targets, the ones that are introverts, the ones that actually thrive in chaos but like being alone. These are the ones that can't be taken down. And it's just, who are you to say that somebody should anyway? You know what I mean? Yeah, this is, you're loyal to yourself, and whatever this transfer, whatever this change is that you're going through, you stay loyal. You're like, this is what I care about. So because of this, whatever this is you're going through, it feels like an awakening or just some kind of complete 180. This is what you stay loyal to, and that's why. And they see this, like, they're not going to go back to this. They're not going to go back to that. We can't force them to go back in this. We can't manipulate them into drinking again. We can't send toxic women or men to them. You know, so once you get to the point where it's like, what do you have left? What's going on with these people with paint? What's going on with these people now? You know, now they have to, like, what? Now they're stuck with each other, but now they're like, what? Working together for what? I hope this isn't black magic. We'll see, though. This is working together. Some of them, I guess, may want to work on themselves. You know, maybe this is forcing some people to want to work on themselves. That's what I always hope, but we'll see. This is like working now with a King of Swords, a narcissist, though. This could be like a business. They could think that they're working together with someone connected to a business, but they're really lying about the connection that they have to a business. Tell me about this person who's lying about being like a CEO or a CFO or something like that. Now they want to work for a business to try to get I hope that they're not trying to get a job somewhere to think that that's going to work or something like that. Tell me about this business owner who's really not a business owner. Travis. What is this? Travis and Larry. Or Lamont Buck. Oh, Trina and Lamont Buck. Hold on a second. They may also, if this isn't a business, then these are people that now want to do this like hitmen, right? Like, I don't mind doing this, right? This is I can't get this person, so now I'm going to what? What are you trying to do? What is this 10 of Pentacles? This is like a life insurance policy, though? Hold on. Yeah, life insurance policy. That's what they want to do now. It feels like they decided they want to be hitmen for the government, right? But the good thing is they, since July, nod. But now it's like they can't. Why? Because they have to back off this person. I'm going to keep wasting my life and losing everything trying to get this person. So the good thing is that they're finally going to start backing off of the initial target, I guess, because it's not conducive to their life. They're losing everything. But now, what are you getting into now? You want to work for a like, I don't know, this feels like a cult leader or like sacrificing people. What's you'll be murdered. You'll be killed some way. I'm telling you, this isn't the time. We're trying to get rid of this stuff. So if this is what you want to get into, that's cool. You will wind up dying though before you can do this. I mean, unless hold on, I stand corrected. If you wind up targeting horrible people, that's different. You rack up good karma that way. You get rewarded from the universe for doing that. But if this person is going to have you attacking children or good people, you might as well just take your own life instead of getting it having it taken at the hands of somebody that may wind up torturing you or something like that. I'm just going to keep it 100. This is just, you don't have to listen. But you, Lamont Buck and shit like that, like, you know, you guys, you caused a lot of problem in people's lives. You are some of the ones where if you died and today was your last day, where are you going afterward? Because that's a real thing, all right? And there's people who act like they don't care, or you can really not care. Some of those people in that pile, they didn't care either, okay? They're not at rest. So tread lightly. You're supposed to be doing better and wanting to work off some of this horrific bad karma you guys have accumulated from the shit you've done to people that didn't deserve it. Tight little unit. What's up? I listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I hope that they're not trying to coerce their way into saying we want to stand for justice now, because there's money involved as well. You know, some of them are going to say, yeah, I want to do this. You guys have a tight little unit. Don't add anybody to it. For the unit that I'm talking about, for those of you who know I'm talking to you, nobody else. You have a tight little unit. This is definitely not the motherfuckers you want to let in. This, I remember Lamont Buck, he had all these devices. He had a whole bunch in bulk at his home and shit like that. It's just, I hope that's not what it is, all right? They would be better off going to do something for another side and then having their life taken. I mean, I'm just going to, you know, tell me about this tight little unit, all right? Huh? Yeah, look, this is like you're happy. This is happiness, right? Keep it that way. Everything's working out fine. It's going smooth. Yeah. Keep this tight. Look at how they're holding on to this tight, right? Tight little unit. Keep it that way. No more. For good, man. You know what I mean? Until it gets to the point where this is a past situation. You understand? When this becomes something you can talk about in the past, then maybe. But there's just too much going on to just be adding people like that. This person also did something to somebody's grandmother, and you don't even know about it. I'm not going to say whose or what grandmother, because I don't want to keep adding fuel to the fire. But this is just them saying no. What you guys got is solid right now, you know what I mean? And this is probably what happens to us a lot in life, is that we have like a few good friends, right? A few good men or women. And then we always feel like the more friends or the more people you have. No, it's not strength in numbers, actually. It's quite the opposite. It's I'd rather have 3 or 4 fucking solid people. I'd rather have one solid person in my life than have 50 fucking friends that are going to sit there and backstab and betray me, and I got to keep my head on a swivel. So clear that. Very firm about that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's going to have to be people who you are observing for a while, and you can tell they're changing. Not somebody that just comes to your face and goes, "Yeah, I want to do this now." No. All right, so let's clear that and then get, coward. Did something to somebody's grandmother, whoever they were talking to. It could be if you're a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you could have been that. But they're such a coward that they could look you right in the goddamn face. This could have happened in July with your grandmother. If somebody's grandmother died or went missing in July, this person is the one that had something to do with it. All right? All right, tell me. More. What is this? Leave this person. Is it the person? Is this somebody in a relationship with this person? I mean, it could be leave as a friend. Could you be this tough with your hands up? Yeah, yes, this person, if someone's like, what, me? Maybe they're going to be there soon. They may not be there. Or something's coming soon for this person. All right. No, they're not that tough with their hands up. When you're a coward, you don't know how to fight, or you would just fight. It's like my boys back in the day. They fought. That's all they did was fight physically. If somebody fucked with me back then, they would get jumped. You know, actually, they wouldn't get jumped because they didn't do that. It would be one person would just go to one person. This is how guys were back then. They were men back then. My guy friends were different. I don't know. I don't know if they're all like that now because shit's changing. But the dudes today, with this harassing females and stuff, with fucking devices and messing with toilets, the men that I knew back then would have laughed at this shit. They would have laughed because they all could physically fight, every one of them. All right, seekers, there could be people looking for somebody as well, or you could be trying to find out what happened to your pop and your grandmother. It's this person. Tell me who's pop and grandmother. I feel like somebody lost Chuck. I feel like somebody lost their father and their grandmother. I don't know if you called your grandfather Pop or whatever, or it's your father. Or A. Charles. Hold on a second. This could be Chuck Aaron or Aaron Charles. All right. Now, so who is this? Is this the other person? It could be multiple people were involved. It could be you're sitting around a bunch of cowards that had something to do with this shit. Tell me. Okay, is that what it is when they put okay? It's because I already said the name. This would be, tell me the truth, the Mont Buck. This is the person. That's why they're saying get the fuck away from this. Chuck Aaron or Aaron Charles. You know how I feel like it's Chuck Aaron though. But what is CAO? Do not include. Look, they did this yesterday. Do not include anybody else. They're so freaking firm on this shit. It will destroy it, and you'll lose everything. They'll try and steal it. Yeah. Let's see. You're supposed to be including someone else before you include other people. You feel me? A lot of people forget that. Just because someone's out of sight doesn't mean they need to be out of mind. You guys are supposed to be including someone else and who's actually assisting instead of including people who didn't do shit that just want to get to the money. You understand? A lot of the times, like in a situation, it feels like because somebody is not actually physically seen, they get forgotten about a lot. Okay? So that's the one you need to include. All right, what is CAO? It means Mandarin for fuck. Fuck! All right, well, that could be because somebody's being exposed for being a coward. This could also be people going, fuck, we didn't even think of that. You know what I mean? Tell me about this. Fuck. Yeah, doing things impulsively, right? Like, I didn't, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like people are intentionally trying to distract you so that you don't. That's what it feels like. There's people who are trying to make sure that doesn't happen. Yeah, it's like, and then now, these people, this is like also making decisions too quick. Like, yeah, no problem, come do this with us. Yeah, get into relationships too quick, or befriending people too quick, you know, that are going through struggle and they have to learn their karma as well. But this is also maybe not realizing that someone else is struggling too, right? Like trying to sabotage and keep someone else going through struggle, and they're not supposed to be struggling. This Queen of Wands is like somebody that's confident. Yeah, and then this person is like stuck, and then what? It's just now like you turn your back on this person, or maybe they want to try and do this. It's like they want to try and distract or put you in a different direction, so that you end up including them and leaving somebody else fucking stuck like this, standing on their own again. This can't happen again. They're saying before you even try to distribute any of that, you have to include somebody else first. Ida, that can't happen. No. Nope. I don't know who the fuck Ida is, but I do know that she's not guiding, she's not protecting, she's not helping, she's not warning, she ain't doing shit. So I feel like they're getting a little pissy because it feels like it's happening again, where before somebody else even gets included, broken off, whatever, other people show up, and then they get a piece of something they had nothing to do with. This is another character test, okay? This is about the 15th, now I'm going to say the 25th time round of this has happened since September, September, it's been since September, okay? It's been about 25 different hands. Because they are very good at doing this and showing up and knowing that you guys have a plan, right? And then it's like, well, all we got to do is just talk about something, or maybe put some drugs in front of their face if you're addicts, or, you know, just anything to divert what is supposed to happen after that. Bean. Ding, ding. Bean. I don't know. Is it? Yeah. Tell me, is this like Bruce? Yeah. Take care of the ones who deserve it. You understand? All right. Tell me what. That one story that you always tell is very funny. Okay. It's too late to quit. It's too late. Yeah, I don't know if people want to just quit or whatever. I hope it wasn't just to retain certain things and then say, like, we're good. You know, it takes a strong person to be able to consistently stay on a certain path. You know what I mean? I mean, did you guys think that you were just going to, like, I mean, you can, you know what I mean? But, you know, you're going to have to, you're going to have to make sure something's done right first. Look, this is all it takes. Put yourself in someone else's shoes. How would you want the situation to be handled when you're on the other side of that shit? You know, that's how I live my life. This is why I am the person that I am right now. And I'm such a good and loyal person, because I put myself on both sides. So, all right, that one story that you always tell is very funny. Who is this? I don't know, somebody or even people from your past. I mean, this could be Bean. You know what I mean? What is this? Yeah, your bad judgment. If you have people from your past all of a sudden showing up because there's something that they heard, you know, I tell this story so many times. Like, hey, yo, what are you doing showing up now all of a sudden? You know, I haven't seen you in how long, and now all of a sudden you just show up somewhere. Why? Where were you when I was fucking down and out? You know what I mean? Where were you when I was barely eating? Now all of a sudden this happens, and now you're showing up and you're showing up. Opportunists. All right, there'll be judgment for this. This is like, first of all, some of you have children that you need to take care of first, okay? Others of you have child support and shit like that. Like, you were given something so that you could get your life in order. It wasn't so that you could help out motherfucking traffickers and shit like that before you... Jason? Is this someone's child? Jason? Like, it's supposed to be, like, not a temporary change, but a permanent change. It's supposed to be, like, changing, like a 180. It's not supposed to be a temporary thing just to retain some shit. And then now it's like, you know? This tick calling out judgment. So I have to say this. I have to say it out loud. If you leave out the one who actually was there, something bad is going to happen. You know what I mean? Tell me more. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. This could be like, but this is the devil. This is connecting yourself with people who, you know, you were supposed to. It's like your adversaries, like the same people that you were fighting against. Now, like wanting to spend time with or something like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's a Capricorn or something like that. Or this is what they're going to do. For somebody, they're going to play on the sexual part. They're going to send people to try to connect with you or get into a relationship. I hope that some of you aren't even helping out people that you're in a relationship with or something like that are secretly planning on doing something to you as well. Before, yeah. You guys are supposed to be figuring out a way to message somebody. You understand? Figuring out a way to message somebody and partner up with them to help them get out of a situation. That is the reason all of this was happening. It wasn't so people could retain stuff, because they keep saying retain, right? And then just like you leave, or you reap reward from this. You know what I mean? Force. They're saying it'll. Don't let people force themselves into your lives, you understand? If somebody has to force themselves into your life, right? Like force a relationship, there's ulterior motive, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't want to see that happen. It feels like this. Oh my God, like, remember when we dated? I never stopped thinking about you. I love you, you know? I dated all kinds of people and then I'm always thinking of you. It feels like overdone. Pay attention to this. Yeah, I'm telling you, they're jealous because they know that you're going to go further than them in life. I'm telling you. There was some kind of news, a message that you know what this feels like? Hold on. This feels like a signal was sent out. All right? Somebody sent a signal out. Yo, they're getting this, they get that. With the retain, they have this, da-da-da-da. So now everybody that's involved is going to have people from their past or just people showing up and putting on an act to get close to you. All right? They want to distract or divert something that's supposed to be happening. Hold on a second. I'm telling you, the money, 10 of Pentacles, they know. I feel like they're saying like you should leave, right? 40? Is there 40 different people that are going to try this bullshit? Huh? Tell me the truth. Are they all here for this? Are they here? Hold on a second. Okay. Okay, maybe they're saying like go back to work. Right? There could be 40 people that showed up for some bullshit, right? And this is going to be another like, oh, this is great. All right, so just do this. Tell me about the 40. Yeah, possibly to kidnap, or this is like sacrifice. Yeah, these are lost motherfuckers, man. These people are sick in the head. What are they here for? Greek? Hold on. Someone is Greek. All right? Somebody asked what nationality somebody is. They are. I don't know if this was me, Greek and Irish, and a little bit of Italian. So, are they here? Are they here again to try to kidnap somebody or fucking sexually assault somebody? Go fuck off. Quarantine. Look it. They're trying to say for you guys again. Quarantine. They know. The streets are talking, you guys, especially about what's going on. You feel me? I mean, it would be weird if they didn't, right? Hair, pay attention to someone's hair. I don't know if somebody, you may have to translate to somebody. If there could be some dudes that don't speak English, that somebody may have to translate to them and say, if they were shown something that has 40 different people that don't speak English wanting to attack somebody may have to go and translate and say that hair is not that person's hair, or that's Philly's up. You know what I mean? That's what I feel like is happening. They thought they were going to get slick, and they brought people who don't speak English to try to attack somebody, and they showed them something to make it look like somebody did something wrong. You understand? it's something virtual, like through online or something like that. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. All right, I know how to handle this situation. We're not going nowhere. Love you, Philly out.